Now we're going to look a little more deeply at the evidence that we have noticed through the photograph from our observations and what we just heard in the story. And so I'm going to model for you how we're going to use that evidence to kind of make, I don't want to say a rule, but like a decision about that. So, one of the things that I noticed was if you take a close look at the picture and you notice that this man has fallen down the stairs, one of the or supposedly, allegedly, one of the things that I noticed is that do you notice how nothing seems to be like the rug here is perfect, these candelabras, these sconces aren't messed up, and the rug at the bottom, like everything seems to be in perfect shape. So I'm going to put that down for evidence. I'm going to put the rug is not messed up, or I don't know, move the sconces on the wall are perfect. Nothing is knocked over. And so the rule for that, I'm not going to really put what that tells me, but I'm going to think about it in terms of third person and kind of what we notice. So the rule of the generalization are kind of like the so what. So if a rug is not messed up and you're going to tell me that somebody fell down and those sconces, the things on the wall, like the pictures, everything is perfect, nothing is knocked over. The rule that I'm going to say is when someone falls, it is not planned and things get messed up. Moved, lights get knocked over, etc. Okay, so that's one thing. Something else I noticed when I went back and looked at the evidence and looked at the photograph a little bit more is I noticed that the glass is still like perfect in his hand. And so I'm going to go back over here. And so for my evidence, I'm going to number this so I have space. I'm going to put the glass is unbroken. His hands. And so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my numbers match up here. So 2 and 2. So my rule for that is when you fall, a glass would get dropped. Or break. Or broken, I guess. All right, so now it's your turn. I'm going to ask you to continue on this doc. I'm going to ask you to go back and listen to the story again, the account of what happened that night. I'm going to ask you to go back and look at that photograph a little bit closer. What other evidence do you see? What other things do you notice that would help support or explain, like if this man slipped or if he tripped? You should be able to come up with 3 or 4 other ideas.